Hello, Professor. Very good evening. My name is Jayavardhan Singh, and I'm going to be attempting the assignment 4 uh, of social data mining techniques here. So, what is the basic objective of this assignment is to particularly train a specific images using a service known as Microsoft Azure Cognitive Services, or in other words, the other name for it is Custom Vision.ai. So, we need to train the images, train this software, train this particular software to create our model and to check the efficiency of our train model that we are going to create from this. So let me just give a brief introduction about what is Custom Vision. So Custom Vision is again a service of Microsoft Azure that is basically an image recognition service. So it just helps us to improve our own image identifier models. An image identifier model is basically that we just apply labels, or in this particular case apply tags of our own to train our model and to detect the images that we want to train. This is what a brief introduction about custom vision is and how it works. So custom vision software or service is basically uses a machine learning algorithm to analyze the images that we have. So as a developer, we need to submit a specific group of images that has a specific feature and specific characteristics into our question, and we label the images according to our own, or we can say that we tag the images according to our own. So what happens after that, then the algorithm in which it works, it will automatically train this data and calculates the accuracy of these images that we submit and gives us the result. So once we have trained this particular algorithm, we can test it, we can retain it, and we can eventually use it in our own image recognition app. So this is what how it works. So for this particular assignment, I'm going to be taking a category of birds. I'm very fascinated by different kinds of birds. So I'm going to be taking this category, and in this specific category I'm going to be taking four subcategories, which is eagle, house sparrows, owls, and parrots. Um, so I'm going to train the software to run according to this category particularly. So here are the steps as to how to we can build an image classifier exactly. So first thing that we need to do is go to customvision.ai, create our account and everything. And once we are done with that, we need to just create a new project. So in order to create a new project, we need a name, resource, and project type. So basically this is a classification type of project because it's an image classifier, so we'll choose classification here. And then we need multiple tags here. So there's option of classification type. Do you need a multi-label or multi-class? So I'm going to choose the multi-label here in my project when I'll show you the demo for it, and then a specific domain to connect. So once we have created a project, it will be connected to our account and we can access it from anywhere. So once the project is created, all we need to do is to select the images from the local files, or we can just use any image URL to fetch the image. It will automatically fetch the image from there. So once we add all the images, we need to specify us a certain tag, or as for in layman words, a label for it. So once we have our label ready, once we know what we are actually training this software about, we can choose the name of the tag, and just we have to write it down here in the image, as you can see, and just click on the upload. So once we are done with that, um, basically what we have to do, once we have specified our labels, specified our images, then we need to click on the train button, which is on the upside uh, upper right corner of the screen. So the train button will all use all the current images that we have uploaded and will create a model. So that will have all the qualities, all the characteristics of the visual images that we have. And once the training is done for the algorithm, it will take a few minutes, but when it is done, we'll just wait for it, and once it's done, it is ready to get tested. So after that, we need to train a model. So after we trained our model, once the training is over, we just need to go to the quick test button. It is just beside the train button. So once we click on that button, we'll just it will ask us to upload any of the image that we have already used or not, and it will give us in the output in the form of like if that matches with our any categories or any labels that we have already selected. We can also add or delete any images if you want. I'll show it in the demo. So this is how it looks like when we are done training it. So it will give you precision recall and AP. Once it is done, we just need to test it. So these are the images of the model that I've already created, and I already tested. So I just uploaded a picture, and it gives us the output in like that way, that it is a probability that this bird is specifically 75% of uh, parrot, then eagle, then owl, and then house sparrow. So it shows that it is a parrot basically, which is so. I think our model is particularly trained. So yeah, this is how this assignment is going to work. So let's I'm going to give a quick demo here. So this is my web page. This is the portal of custom vision or AI. I've already created this one. Let me just create a quick new one for you. Yeah, so I'm gonna write it as image classifier, and don't need a description. Of course, I need multiple tags per image, and I'll just select the simple domain. So as you can see, my project is successfully created. All I need to do is to add the images. So once I add the images, I have it all here in like, so these are the images of parrot. I'm gonna select them all, and I'm gonna upload it. So I'm gonna specify a tag here that these are parrot. So I've taken 10 images, 10 different images of a parrot. Let's see if he identifies it. It's gonna take some time to upload. I'm not sure if it's gonna or not. Let's wait for it. If it's, all right, all right. So images are done. These are the images of parrot. Now I'm gonna add more images here. Let's say we'll use the owl here. So I'm gonna create one more tag, and we need to repeat this process until we get all our tags. So let's see if it's working or not. It is very easy and it is very handy. Like the UI is very easy for this particular software, and it is very easy to basically test it. So owl is done. I'm gonna add some house sparrows. So this is going house. Oh, house sparrows. All right. We'll upload some more files here, and we'll see if this is working. Done, 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 done. Okay. One more category. I'm very fascinated by birds. So again, the last and my favorite one is eagle. Oh, birds are very interesting creatures, and they are also responsible for most of the pollination. So these are very important. Yeah. So we have 10 images for parrot, 8 images for owls. Basically, we need minimum of 5 images to get the perfect answer for it. So we have 4 tags ready, and there are no untagged images. Sure, definitely. And these are all our images right here. So let's train our model. This is a train button. Let's click it. Yeah, of course, quick training. So it's gonna take some time to actually iterate this whole training thing. So I'm gonna resume the recording once it is done. All right, all right. So this one is iteration is done. So it will give us the it took approximately 4 or 5 minutes to iterate this all the model. This is the ID, and this is the precision recall AP and everything that we have seen here. So let's quickly check our model. So we have to enter a test image, so we can either enter a URL or we can just browse the local file. So I'm going to browse the local files for more precision. So I've downloaded some of the image. I'm uploading this particular image. It's a parrot clearly, and see, um, it is showing that there is a probability that 63% that it is a parrot, and for owl, eagle, and house sparrows it is showing a very less one. Let me just quickly add one more image, this one. All right, yeah, see, it shows that it is clearly an eagle. It is not a house sparrow. Let me add a house sparrow here. So this house sparrow is basically carrying a bean or something. So yeah, it's showing as 57% probability of house sparrows, but the probability is very less because his bead looks so big. But as you can see, this one we have trained the model so nicely, so it's working very smoothly and giving us the perfect output. Let me just try uploading a different image here. Let me see what image. Let me try uploading an image of a shoe, which will just give us more than less than 50% probability. So it's not like any other. So it's not like any other model which gives us the perfect and that error or not. It will just try to match with our images that we have. So this is what I've been trying to do here. So if you want to make it more perfect, more accurate, we need to upload as much image as possible. But since this is just for the demo one, we can just add more than 5 images and it will be good to go. But at least minimum 5 images are required to uh, train it in a very nice and good way. So this is all this assignment is all about. I'm going to provide this video link in the presentation, and if we have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much, professor, for giving me this opportunity to learn this super awesome software. And the basic application of this particular software, I think, is when we are trying to log in into a particular profile, it asks us, it checks basically if we are a robot or not. So it gives us a variety of images, and it asks us to check for a particular kind of images, say cars, trucks, or boats. So that software particularly use this kinds of algorithms. So it's a very nice apple. The application of this particular algorithm is very much. This is just a simple one that I've shown that we use in daily life. That's all about this assignment. Thank you so much, professor, for taking time to hearing with me. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice day.